This is way too early. It's 4:30. Got about half an hour till the start. And it was a rough night's sleep. New place, new bed. It's not always the best. This is probably the most I'm going to be able to talk to you today, bearing in mind the situation. Even though it's freezing cold now, and I feel cold, by the time we get to like sunrise, 10 o'clock is going to be very warm. Forecast very high temperatures all across Europe this weekend, but might need to ride my own pace this first couple of hours. If I sit in the wheels, I'm going to get cold.
Edition of this time, the old departure here and the control start. It's just starting to happen.
There we go. And so here we are. We've started first climb of the day. Hopefully I'm going to try and be a good role model to all of you watching, and I'm going to ride conservatively so that I can enjoy the last part. Okay, so my plan is to check in with you every so often, maybe every climb, maybe every hour, we'll see. I got chatting to a couple of Brits on the start line because I was a little bit further back, not worried about positioning, and the front group have already gone, so the fastest guys have already like made their move on this first climb. So like I said, you know, I'm here for the day, I'm here to enjoy it. Racing it will bring me enjoyment, but I know I'll be able to race it better in that last hour or two if I've looked after myself better and not got caught up in antics. Regardless if I come second or 32nd, it doesn't matter. It's a day out. Found myself a little group, caught back up to a bunch around 12 riders. You can see maybe a minute and a half up the road is the front group. It's still fairly big actually, but there's people coming off the back of it all the time. It's pretty cool on these switchbacks. You're able to see like so many lights. What an absolutely ludicrous view. Second climb of the day, and I just pulled away from a little group that I'm in because I'm riding my own kind of tempo on the climbs. I'm expecting them to catch me on descents, but we passed the timing mat at the bottom and they said the leaders are 6.5 minutes in front, so I'm kind of hoping that that keeps going out for like most of the day, and then last couple of hours maybe they start swinging my way. We'll see. Okay, another update. 2.5 hours in, I'm on my own again, and it seems like it's going to be this way for a while. On the bonus side, we have lots of shade still, but then again it is only 7:30 in the morning. I'm still riding 280 to 310, which is about 5 watts per kilo on the climbs, and I had a bee sting or something that stung me anyway, just to the left of my gentleman's area. So I'm now kind of riding the pain out. So I just hit the final climb of the first half of the event, and I've just been riding with a guy who lives in the area, and he had his son feeding him on the previous climb, which was really nice. But I wanted to press on a little bit. He warned me about the end, which is very nice of him, but this is now 17k at 5%. Oh. I tell you what a climb this is. This is Crans, Montana. Cable cars are going overhead. Nice little lane to finish before we descend. Stopped for some water, and some friendly people greeted me. The timing chip thing on the clock says 9.5 minutes, so I've lost about a minute over the space of an hour. But then I passed somebody on the side of the road and they said 28 minutes. I was like, what? No way. I don't feel like I'm doing this place any justice by just talking to the camera all the time, because the views and the roads, well, let's be real, the descents. I've raced and I've ridden in many parts of the world, but the descents are just something else. Feels like a while since I spoke to you last, and truth be told, it is. I've just been knuckling down, to be honest, because it's rapidly turning into one of those days where you can't ever drink enough. And you know, I've been stopping at the feeds, I've been filling up with bottles, but I've just been going through them. And I know the tactic now of people get people to feed for them with good reason, because it's now 23 degrees, but it's been hotter. And we'll have a little respite before the penultimate climb. I don't care if I'm dying. I gotta get footage for the vlog. Ah! Mooks! Cows! Hoje pra onde sério depois?
Doe het dan even op de grond, ja, hè? En dan mijn eigen dag.
There's some lost souls included. Just had a bit of coke. About to have a waffle. Not really eased in a lot because it's so hot, you just end up drinking so much. But I'm enjoying it. Last climb to go, one more. One more. So I've just grabbed the Coke, and I think what will be the last feed station. Beautiful view though. Got about 6k to the bottom of the last climb, and the long grind begins. Good grief. The organisers love us, don't they? This is the first section of the final climb. I'm blanking on the name. Oh, 12k to go. So while I'm sat here twiddling away in my 56.30, which I've used more today than I thought I would, to be honest. It's coming very handy, especially when I went to that bad patch, like between 6 and 9 hours in. I could just twiddle away and not be too overgeared. I've just been thinking in my head, because I've got about 8k to the summit and the finish. What am I going to name the Strava ride? That's the most important bit of the day. I'm thinking the world's biggest hammer and the world's smallest nail. So I've got 500 meters to go. Check out this view behind me though. Unreal.
Non. C'est bon.
My word. So just descended on that massive mountain behind me. That's Verbier. I'm in Le Chablais now. I've got 2.5k until I get to a freezing cold shower in the chalet. I cannot wait. I sacked off meeting up with the band in Verbier after the finish, because I know if I sit down and have like a drink or something, they're gonna have to like roll me down the hill or something, because there's no way I'm gonna get back on the bike. So 11.5 hours now. This is gonna be almost 9,000 meters of climbing, so basically an Everest. I was thinking, today's weather, it's more the type of weather you want a cafe ride, you know, tan line ride, cafe ride, not a blooming 250k flipping, yeah, you know what I mean.
Hey,
your guys
you won the race?
It's too hot for a little Welshman.
Dude, you just arrived. You cannot really expect to crush it here. Next time you should come early and stay a bit longer.
Yeah.
Tough, huh? Even the climbs are tough around here.
Yeah, that little timed climb.
Yeah,
That was cheeky.
I didn't know about that.
Was that the green, was like a sprint?
Where you went through the houses.
Oh.
Really
It was it's only about 600 meters or something.
yeah.
People started sprinting past us. And you like, what was that? Same.
As expected, I'm very, very salty. I'm gonna take a look at my bee sting, or whatever it was as well. But, oh my word. What a day that was. Looking forward to some, like, hefty dinner tonight. I was basically a 5 till 5 shift, 5 AM till 5 PM. I couldn't get much better than that. Oh, my word.
Bye.